you to make some noise for the
Bronson Reed slams Rhea Ripley copycat claims. Longtime friends, not copycats. In the thrilling world of professional wrestling, where competitiveness is as fierce as it is stagey, claims of imitation can send commotion through the industry. Recently, Bronson Reed found himself entangled in a controversy after being accused of imitating the guise of fellow wrestler Rhea Ripley. The plot stiffens when you contemplate that Reed and Ripley have a rich history that fabricates their stardom, having shared the ring and their yearning long before they became household names. Here are some crisp details for Bronson Reed's response to accusations of imitating Rhea Ripley. Reed's fiery defense on Rhea Ripley copying allegations. In blazing response to these proclamations, Reed passionately safeguarded himself, asserting that their bond goes beyond mere destiny or stylistic overlap. Reed was recently a part of a video advertising Ross moves to Netflix. In the video, the wrestler was seen stomping the ground just like Mami during her entrances, to which Reed's responded with a feisty tweet. "I've been stomping the entry stairs since Rhea used to come watch me back home in Australia. Don't be a douche. She'd tell you the same thing," Reed stated, emphasizing that any perceived resemblance originates from a shared journey rather than imitation. While they are now competitors in the wrestling world, their association as fellow Australians who grew up in a similar wrestling scene adds a layer of elaboration to any discussions about rivalry or influence between the two. Reed's also mentioned how he always saw Ripley's potential of being a popular name in the world of professional wrestling since her early training days. The wrestler commented, "Rhea used to actually come to the independent shows when I was wrestling, and she was a fan. And then I remember she started training, and I was like, oh, this girl's going to be famous. I could tell straight away. There was something about her. I was like, if she signs with WWE, she'll be off and running," and it happened. I think the Rhea you see now was always in the Rhea before, but I think when she signed to WWE, and this happens as well, that you feel like you have to not change yourself, but you have to be a certain way. Recently, Ripley engaged in a furious back and forth with the current WWE Women's World Championship holder, Liv Morgan on X, formerly Twitter. Fans caught sight of this heated exchange of digital blows of the two, signaling a major physical confrontation for the title in the days ahead. This rivalry has been going on for quite a long time, and fans are eagerly anticipating their next encounter. Also read, Giant Infomercial, WWE Hall of Famers slams Saturday night's main event. While Bronson Reed will be absent in the upcoming major events of WWE due to his sustained injury during his last face-off in a steel cage match, we can surely expect Ripley in action very soon. As they move forward, the wrestling community watches closely, ready to witness the next chapters in the progressing narratives of Rhea Ripley and Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed defends against Rhea Ripley imitation claims. Close friends, not copycats. WWE News. In the electrifying arena of professional wrestling, where competition runs high and drama unfolds with every turn, accusations of imitation can spark significant uproar within the industry. Recently, Bronson Reed found himself at the center of a storm after allegations surfaced claiming he was mimicking the persona of fellow wrestler Rhea Ripley. The situation becomes even more intricate when considering Reed and Ripley's deep-rooted friendship that has flourished through their shared wrestling journeys long before achieving their current fame. With fervor and conviction, Reed stepped up to the plate, asserting that his camaraderie with Ripley surpasses any accusations of stylistic copying. The spotlight fell on Reed when he appeared in a promotional video showcasing Ross' upcoming moves to Netflix. In the clip, he was seen delivering a powerful stomp synchronized to Ripley's signature entrances. This prompted Reed to unleash a spirited tweet in response. "I've been stomping the entry stairs since Rhea used to come watch me back home in Australia. Don't be a douche. She'd tell you the same thing," Reed declared, emphasizing that any perceived similarities derive from their intertwined paths rather than imitation. Though they are now adversaries in the ring, Reed pointed out their shared background as fellow Australians who emerged from a similar wrestling landscape, underscoring the complexity behind any discussions of rivalry. Reed also highlighted how he recognized Ripley's exceptional potential since her early days in wrestling training. Rhea used to come to the independent shows when I was wrestling and was a fan. I remember thinking, this girl is going to be famous. The moment she started training, I saw something special in her. I believed that if she signed with WWE, she would take off, and look at her now. The Rhea Ripley you see today was always destined to shine. But I think joining WWE made her feel the need to adapt her persona slightly as well, he shared. In a separate turn of events, Ripley has found herself embroiled in a fiery exchange with current WWE Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan, on social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter. Fans witnessed a flurry of digital exchanges, hinting at a significant physical confrontation on the horizon. This rivalry has been simmering for quite some time, and the anticipation for their next clash is palpable among fans. As for Bronson Reed, he will miss the upcoming major WWE events due to injuries sustained during his recent steel cage match. However, Ripley is expected to be back in the ring soon. The wrestling community remains keenly attuned, eager to see how the evolving stories of Rhea Ripley and Bronson Reed unfold in the days to come. The TOI Sports Desk is committed to delivering a diverse array of content that captures the essence of live sports events and resonates with audiences worldwide. From live blogs covering cricket matches within and beyond India, to global events featuring Indian stars like the Chess World Cup Final and the Badminton World Championships, our coverage is comprehensive. We feature major international competitions such as the Olympics, Asian Games, cricket, and FIFA World Cups, along with detailed match reports and insightful, stats-backed commentary. Our team keeps tabs on breaking news, conducts exclusive player interviews, and provides real-time updates on viral stories and trending topics to ensure our audience receives engaging, accurate, and timely sports reporting around the clock. Liv Morgan to lose her title against Rhea Ripley due to 7-time world champions' actions? Potential WWE Raw return explored. Liv Morgan has been reigning supreme as the women's world champion for well over 200 days now. However, the clock could be ticking for the 30-year-old, as Rhea Ripley is all set to challenge her for the coveted title. Although this match has not yet been made official, it is expected to take place on the inaugural episode of Raw on Netflix on January 6, 2025. It could be where Morgan's championship reign might end, as a familiar foe from her past could return and cost her the women's world title. The name in question is Becky Lynch. Big Time Bex is a 7-time world champion, 2-time Raw Women's Champion, and 5-time Women's World Champion on the main roster. Her contract expired in June 2024. Despite being on hiatus,